Hey guys, Bryce here at Patriot Ford, just off the interstate on I-35 in Purcell, Oklahoma. Today I'm bringing you this special treat that I got here, this 2013 Explorer Sport. It's loaded with everything. Got your black sport wheels, which are 20s, sitting on hand-cooked tires. And the great thing about this thing is it's only got 18,000 miles. What can you buy this thing brand new for? 48, 49 grand. What are we asking for this one? Or what are we selling this one for? Just over 40,000. As you can see there on the window. This is a smoking deal to get an awesome car, and I'll show you why here in just a second. But one thing unique about the Explorer Sport is you got the black grille, Explorer across the hood, the wheels, and it just looks sexy. So let's get in and take a look at this thing. Oh, one thing I do want to show you first of all before we go in, it does have a power lift gate. These back seats fold down and they fold into the floor. As such here. And like you can see, they fold into the floor to where you got a bunch of room behind the middle buckets there. So also, once again, power lift gate. Push this button up here and it lowers the lift gate down. Also, you can see sport kind of shows off the prestige vehicle that you're driving. Anyway, moving on to the interior, have our charcoal leather heated and cooled seats in the front. They are buckets, intelligent four-wheel drive, so I'll show you about that here in just a second. Ambient lighting, so this will light up at night. Power locks, memory seats for 3 drivers, automatic up down front 2 windows, and then power rear windows as well. Got your power mirrors. The mirrors fold in. I call it putting your wings in. You can also lock your rear windows as well. These are power seats, or 8-way power, and including lumbar. Power pedals. So I don't know if you can see this here, but make them come closer. Go back. Also has power telescoping steering wheel. I don't know if you can see that, but it is coming out here. So anyway, kind of makes it easier on the driver. So let's get in here. We do have all-weather floor mats. It is an off-road vehicle, so what would an off-road vehicle be without off-road or all-weather floor mats? You know, so especially if you're going up to Colorado or anything of that nature, to where there's possibly snow or ice or anything like that. Definitely don't want to soak up the carpet in your Explorer. So anyway, got your light settings, power lift gate, tow button. This does have a tow package. So this one, it is a sport. So what do you expect out of a sport mode? So you can put it into manual mode here with the shifter, and use paddle shifters on either side of the steering wheel. If you'd like, you know, it's kind of like an optional deal, but usually people don't, but it does have that capability. So anyway, moving on, you have all your screens up here, which kind of get, it might seem like it gets a little bit confusing, but they are pretty easy to operate. This trackpad here, this 4-way button with the OK button in the middle, is for your left screen. And just go through here. Navigation, if you have a destination set, it'll give you turn-by-turn directions up here in this screen. You'll have the map over here on your 8-inch screen, and then in your 4.2-inch screens up here, it'll have turn-by-turn directions, phone, entertainment, like radio and everything like that. It tells you your stations, climate controls, all kinds of cool stuff. You can adjust your fan speeds, all kinds of stuff. Navigation. I don't have a destination set, so it'll be your compass. But if you do have a destination set, it will be your turn-by-turn directions. Over here, have your instantaneous fuel economy there. That's not very accurate because it hasn't been reset, or it was reset early, so it hasn't like equilibrated yet to the actual fuel economy. You can expect 18 to 20 average out of a four-wheel drive Explorer of this size. So trip 1, trip 2, all kinds of stuff like that. Once again, this one's operated with the pad on the left side of the steering wheel. This one is also equipped with adaptive cruise. So this controls your gap, which I'll show you that here. Actually, I have to be moving, but anyway, it will have a little car right here, and it'll have like a couple little lines there, and the more lines you have, the further the gap is. And you can set it to like, I think 4 different gaps, and each one represents a certain distance. It might be like 10 meters or 10 feet or something. But anyway, you can set it to further or closer behind the upcoming the vehicle that you're coming up on. But what happens is you will be, say you're going down 80 miles an hour down the highway, and you pull up and you're coming up on someone that's going 65. It will sense at that certain gap that you set here, and it will slow down to their speed, match their speed, and follow them at this certain gap that you have set. And it will remain that speed unless you get out of the way or they get out of the way, and then it will resume back to your original cruise control speed. Say you go up, you're following someone going 65, and they get out of the way, it'll resume to 80, back to where it used to be. So, and it's set up the exact same way as your regular cruise. You can go up, down, resume, and on and off, and everything like that. So really cool features there. Also, everything that you can possibly imagine to do through voice, through the screen, everything like that, you can do, or mindful touch, excuse me, you can do through voice commands. Set climate temperature to 60 degrees, and it'll set it to 60 degrees by doing your voice. Also, it'll connect to your phone. If you have an iPhone, smartphone, Android, Microsoft phone, whatever, it can sync up via Bluetooth, and you can access all your music on your phone, any kind of audiobooks, any kind of Pandora, iHeartRadio, any kind of radio app. Anything that you can possibly make sound out of your phone, you can stream it through the car speakers via Bluetooth, which is really neat. And these are all your media controls as well. So volume up, down, voice controls, hang up button, and seek, and next, as far as like your songs on your iPod. So moving on here, you got your shifter. Like I said, you can go into manual mode, drive, neutral, reverse, all of that. So let's put it in reverse real quick, because I want you to see the rear view camera. It is color coded, and the different colors represent a certain distance that you're backing up to. So red, I think it's like 5, maybe 2 feet, 3 feet, something like that, from hitting the person or whatever, the object. So you get the point. But say you're coming up on something, you're about to back into something on the back on the driver's side corner, it will light up a red square right here, or a yellow square, or a green square, wherever it's coming from. Once again, this is your big media stream with your radio, Sirius satellite radio, CD, USB, AM, FM, Bluetooth stereo. That's what I was saying. You can stream all your music or media via Bluetooth. SD card slot, that's for your navigation. Which, moving on here, you do have navigation. Another thing really cool, that's a subscription service, but since you said you go skiing a lot, you can go in here to, let's go back over here and go into Travel Link. This is really, really, really neat, because you can go into ski conditions, sports info, weather, traffic, fuel prices, movie listings, cool things like that. And actually, on these sports, I don't know if it's subscribed, but you can subscribe to it, and it will pull up all the current sports scores and also give the option to automatically tune to the radio station that sport or that game is playing on. So say OU is playing Oklahoma or Oklahoma State, and the score is 30-0, but it's still on the radio. You hit tune, and it'll go and go to the live game. So another cool feature there. You have all your climate settings also through the My4 touchscreen, which gives you your rear heated window, max AC, all that kind of stuff. Also has heated and air-conditioned seats for both your driver and passenger. Your fan speed, fan direction, all that kind of cool things. Also have rear settings as well. And this is your home screen, so it has a little bit of everything on there. Back to the four-wheel drive. This is a really cool thing. This is a hill decline descent cruise control. It'll apply the brake. Say you're going down a hill, so you're going up in the mountains or whatever, and you're going down a hill and you want to go 15 miles an hour max at an incline. It will be able to set that for you and apply the brakes to keep you going down the hill at 15 miles an hour or whatever speed you set. So anyway, this is your intelligent four-wheel drive. You have your snow and ice, your sand and desert conditions, rough road, and your standard road. So this is would be like, I mean, if you needed four-wheel drive in like grass or whatever, kind of like turf or whatever. And this is standard driving conditions. Probably has, I mean, it'll automatically do four-wheel drive whenever you need it through PosiTrack. So up here you have a couple of USB slots, SD card slot for your nav disc, and then your red, white, and yellow AV cables that are really cool too. So you can also have a pretty good sized console there. And before I get this video going too long, the last thing I really want to show you is the dual panel moonroof. This is really cool because this back one opens as well. The middle is just a skylight. The front one is actually a moonroof that opens up all the way, which is really cool. It also tilts, and with that you get a universal garage door opener. So anyway, that's a quick overview. By the way, what used vehicle can you say you get both key fobs to, remote start, push to start? So really, this is a smoking deal on a super awesome vehicle that I think you guys would really enjoy. And hopefully you found this vehicle helpful, and I'd really love to have you guys out and test drive it and see for yourself, you know, how nice this thing was, how well it was taken care of. And I can always tell by the seats. The seats don't have any wear to them at all. I mean, granted, this thing's only got 18,000 miles on it, but anyway, please enjoy the video. One last walk around here so you can see how beautiful this thing is. With the metallic black, it really shines in the sunlight. Hopefully that's focused in. It really shines in the sunlight. Definitely a sporty look. So anyway, definitely worth your time to come check this thing out. It is incredibly nice. Thanks for watching, guys, and please enjoy.